Let's talk about how to choose an agent. Now, I did a video you may have seen. It's how not to choose an agent. Maybe you didn't see it, but let's talk about how to choose an agent. The first thing I recommend is you look at the agent's reputation. That is really critical because there's a lot of agents out there. You want to choose somebody with a good reputation. The next thing is a successful track record. Now, this is a little bit harder for you to determine because in real estate, we kind of joke that every agent is number one. Now, maybe it's they're number one on rainy Thursday mornings in selling homes, but not really over the long run. So perhaps you just know an agent is successful. That's okay. Or you might want to ask that agent for their statistics for the number of homes they've sold overall or in your neighborhood, and compare that to other agents that you're thinking about. Another thing that's important, of course, is that you're comfortable with the person, because you don't want to have a successful agent that you hire and their experience, but you really just, they call on the phone and you go, oh, I don't even want to talk to them. Here, you talk to them. So you want to be comfortable with them. Don't use that as your number one criteria, but just kind of use it as a eliminator that if you're not comfortable, that you don't hire the agent. Next thing that's important is that the agent is full-time. Very easy to get a real estate license. A lot of people get a license, they do it part-time, once in a while, they've got a full-time job, and they also do real estate on the side. And then something related to that is there's an overlap in licenses with lenders and property managers, so sometimes lenders and property managers act as agents, but if they're not full-time agents, you don't want to use them. And then the next thing to consider that I recommend today, selling a home is so much more complicated than it was in 1984 when I started in the business. And so I recommend that you hire someone with an experienced team, because a lone ranger agent, someone who tries to do it all themselves, it's a very rare agent that has all the skills, the technology, the negotiation, the organizational skills for paperwork, the flair for marketing, some salesmanship, etc. All those in one, very rare. So I recommend a team. For me personally, I have a team because there are some of those things I mentioned that aren't my strengths, so I hire good people that will help with that. That's pretty much it. There's something else, and that's how they answer certain questions, and that'll be on a different video. So there you go. Call us at 858-457-KENT. That's 858-457-5368, or check us out on the web at garykent.com.